Hi, it's Tam Pates, and I've been gone for so long because I got turned into a sock puppet. Nah, I'm just kidding, I'm right here. Well, hello! I'm finally here. You can finally see what I look like. How fantastic. All 5 of you. That's so great. Anyways, let's talk about what I've been focusing on for the last few months, because I've been gone for a while. The first thing I'm doing is I'm refreshing my fundamentals. Now, what does that mean? I stopped doing art for a good 6 to 8 months last year, and I lost quite a bit of skill that I had with the fundamentals. Especially, I was having trouble doing things like rendering spheres again. And if you've known me, spheres have been my major weakness when working on art stuff. So this year I said, screw it, we're going back to the drawing board. We're going over the fundamentals again. We're busting out all the old art books. We're busting out the old art tutorials. And already this far into the year, I mean, it's only about mid-February when I'm recording this now, huge difference, massive difference. The next big thing I'm focusing on is adding a lot of emotion to my work. When I was working on my art year in review for 2023, which should be up soon, I realized a lot of my projects fell pretty flat emotionally. They were rendered nicely, they had some cool ideas, maybe an interesting composition here or there, but ultimately there wasn't much story to my pieces, and that's something I wanted to add a lot more in the new year. To rectify that, I've been taking Brian Sanderson's Writing 101 courses on YouTube. I think they're phenomenal for learning creative writing for someone who's a layman like myself. And I went through those. After every one of those videos, I then tried to apply the learnings. Probably did about 2 to 3 hours of creative writing in between each, and just focused on what he talked about in that episode. I have found this to be incredibly helpful for my illustration skills, because now I'm thinking about my illustrations in terms of the story and the narrative. It's driving my pieces rather than falling behind on my pieces. So my new ones that I've already been working on in the new year have been way more interesting to me and to everyone seeing them so far. So I'm really excited to share those with you. I'm excited to talk a little bit more about that process in future videos. Let me know if you're interested in learning more. Next up, I'm going to talk about what I'm focusing on in terms of my art career so far, because I have started to make this a legitimate business, this cross-stitch design Etsy store. I'm excited to add more things. I'm thinking of even doing something like print on demand even, and I'm not really sure what direction I should be going, but I'm excited to do more YouTube content, more social media content, talking about the process now that I feel better about it and more, I have it more under my feet right now in terms of the skill level I'm at. I feel like I'm making stuff that's actually very interesting to people, kind of new ideas, good narrative, things like that. And yeah, so the next step is going to be expanding upon this now that I have a room that I can use, although this room is kind of still, we're in the process of moving in still. I'm still trying to set it up. I'm trying to get everything looking nice in here, instead of just being stuff that has been moved in last minute. So expect to see a lot more now that I have a place to actually record stuff and show you some of the works I'm working on, a place where I can kind of focus up on some of the art stuff. And hopefully you'll be able to see a lot more of me in the future. So hopefully you'll subscribe, you'll like the video, and I'll see you next time.